Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Actually, a really good example of what I was saying earlier. I didn't expect it to be disfavored for Mr. Fate, though.
Use of the time by taking at least one of these grubs. Fisher moving on over as Polu gets on in here. That is going to be a crash down employed. And so much damage onto Sylvie. Does have to flash away, but Fate easily follows up. And now Fisher and Vital. Oh God, Fisher is going nuts. He's able to get two here as Polu is trying to run away. All the doggos come out and it's a double, make it a triple, and I think Fisher's back in the game.
Who let the dogs out, Atlas?
Do we want to TP him in, or do we just want to have him shove that bot wave out? Ideally, they'd shove out and then TP, but that might be a little bit too late. Ideally, you want to deny a fourth stack, a Sylvie stack in the passive.
Yeah, Fate getting dashed on there, but does get to go back to his distortion. Jiwoo taking a little bit of damage as the bros, I think, looking for a disengage. Wallop comes down, double flashes do come on through as they get put to sleep. Mihail going all out though, and now Polu, can you actually hold them at bay? As it's two on the floor already. Fisher going to be going down low though, and that is a shutdown. Picked up for Youngjae. Nongshim, they do get the 4 out of 6 on the grubs. That is... Wait, so you're saying that instead of doing one of two things, they did two of two things?
No,
that sounds way better.
No, they still kind of ended up doing all
yeah, well, it could have been a little bit of a better option. As you can see, the Merkwolves have made their way out into the river now. As Fate dashing in one more time. Chain's not going to connect there as Polu could be in trouble. Headbutt Pole does come down. He's going to try and crash his way out of it, but in goes Fisher once again. Magnet Storm coming on through as Fate not able to offer anything back there. And he does indeed have to flash over. Fisher now landing another Q here as the bowling ball doesn't connect. And look at these Wolves. They're getting very, very upset. Fisher, once again, with that ult on cooldown, but it's not on cooldown for all that long. Right now, he's got an item, and Fate does not quite have one built up just yet. Also, doesn't have a whole bunch of health bar here. Is looking to try and distort away. There's the Mimic as well as goes back to the first distortion, but there's a whole bunch of bad guys, and he is going to explode. So's Jiwoo, though. My goodness, the bros finding an angle here. As Nefiri going aggressive, these puppies getting annoying. As you can see, Youngjae just going to heartbreak at the wrong direction. Not going to be able to contest this Herald, and that is going to go over to Nongshim. Should be an opportunity as Youngjae moving on down. Charging up that stun. Chains are going to connect there, and oh dear, Sylvie in a fair bit of trouble, but they do get the teleport out from Mihail, and my God, the explosion of damage here from Fisher. Press W and everything is just fine.
Oh, and we talked before about the Lilia ult when combined with an MF ult, right? Because it doesn't actually cancel because it's damage over. The same for the bleed. I think for Nefiri there, you saw that the sleep on Fate didn't actually get cancelled.
Yep.
Till it was already too late.
Damage over time is not going to interrupt it, so it works out very, very nicely. Bro going to be able to take an out of turret in the mid lane against kind of the flow of play, but that's because Fisher is alone in the bottom lane with a Rift Herald, and maybe this inner turret is also going to fall because there's no one making their way over outside of Fate just coming out of the Death Chamber. And Fisher, with a bit of spare time, I think should be able to just take this one down. And yeah, looks like Fate not going to be able to get here in order to stop this whatsoever. There it is, 700 gold over to Nefiri.
Polu.
Yeah, Polu, I'm not sure if he's in a very good position right now. Mihail actually really smart, going to be taking away the Mega Cone. And that is going to mean Jiwoo can rotate around and pick up a freebie. That is going to be Polu falling down. The bros kind of just falling apart. We do see it come out from Fisher here in this one. And what a way to have our final day of regular season, as Sambo kind of wishes this wasn't what the final day of regular season looked like, as the kiting was pretty good. And Fisher says, no, I will right-click, and you will die.
Sylvie and Mihail as well.
Yep.
It's fine.
It wouldn't be bad if Polu got it, you know, you get that bit of a shield. It's Vital's job to deal with the LeBlanc, as Nongshim going to be grabbing this second Chemtech Drake. And it looks like there's not going to be any response to it, just happily.
And unfortunately, Nongshim have been able to get their dogs in a row. With Fisher continuously applying this pressure inside now. Mid turret being sieged.
Ooh, that is a Shattering Strike, not really finding the mark. And this turret will just fall. Nongshim not needing to invest
Fisher's just going to show up, shove this in, and then maybe they'll look for a collapse. I think Nongshim have the Baron on their mind, Atlas.
They're thinking about it. Fisher looking for an opportunity over the wall here. As we can see, the pack has regrouped. And he's now looking for a way in. Not going to find that Q right there. As you can see, Morgan not with a whole lot of Narbar right now. Going to be throwing some boomerangs around. With his newly created Black Cleaver, though, Vital is forced to ult very early in this one. A possible opportunity. They're still going to chase him down. And now Sylvie looking to try and get on in there. Young Jay will be able to finish off the cow as Fisher wanting to kill Fate, who is incredibly low and is still going to be able to survive. Polu may not be so lucky as Mihail looking for an all-out angle. That wallop was phenomenally placed. And they are playing right on the edge here, the bros. Morgan hops his way out. Mihail tries to go all out. But unfortunately, it's Samba that locks him up. The Nefarious destroyed his Fate, teleports back in to save the team fight for the bros. Oh, Ward goes down, teleport immediately back in here as Morgan says, you obey your lord, you put down that 75 gold worth of value here as there's the Samba is just dead, but Jiwoo is going to have to sacrifice himself for that one, and that is another kill going over to Fate. That is 2 now to his name, and this LeBlanc is starting to get online.
That is a lot of Baron damage gone, though, and these health bars aren't super high. I think we're going to see Nongshim at least try. Fisher, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
TP's available, so they really just want to stall, but no ultimate available for Vital. They're buying a lot of time, though.
Young Jay will be able to take him down.
And they got
out of the pit. So they do buy enough
really
time.
nicely read here by Fate. Geo was going to die anyway, like he was on the enemy territory, so I think him getting this picker is nice. Didn't have to invest his flash. But this is a showcase that if the fights get messy...
The Magnus Storm actually going to connect this time around as Jiwoo just Samba getting his revenge immediately. The bottom lane are wiped out. And there's a Lilia in the bottom lane. Fisher is also trying to push that lane through. This Baron, an opportunity now for Bro, as they may give up Soul Point, but who cares? It's a Chemtech Soul. As Bro will be taking this one down. Fisher, can he actually threaten the base or something like that? It looks like that's not going to be the option as Bro tear through this Baron very, very quickly. It's on hit Varus. They're not too worried. And now, the Bros just have full control.
And back-to-back team fighting, Atlas. He hopped away and
Good old double dash is pretty powerful.
Side laning. I mean, you've told me double dash isn't very good, but I beg to differ.
I mean, you can still do it. I just don't think that it's the best Mario Kart, okay? That's all I said. I think that all of the other ones are better.
We have very straightforward here. Gets the ultimate in. And
look at that. Mechanically...
excellence, Atlas!
I mean, you say that, but I think that everything can be played to a level where you can see the skill expression. But you're right. I mean, we're getting really to the base end of it. All right, there's a little bit of a stun on Mihail, but he's happy to tank it up. Magnus Storm connecting onto a few here from Polu. But where is the follow-up? Where is the angle? As Fisher, the call of the pack comes in, and look at the Varus explode. Fate gonna go down as well, and Fisher, yeah, if he can press W on you, I think at this point you're just dead. And Nongshim, after losing a couple of team fights in a row, they decided, we're not doing that again.
And this is what Nefari looks like in solo queue. Generally in pro, you don't really get this experience as Vital, trying to make sure that Morgan can't TP or back so that the rest of his team can end.
Oh, that was a cute one there from Morgan, but I think he's still going to have to watch from the enemy jungle as Vital heads off. Oh no, the interruption, too powerful. And these Nexus turrets will go down. Nefari, for the first time, will be picking up a victory here in the LCK in the final day of 2024.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.